Welcome. So my name is Thomas Rush, and I'm going to demonstrate a piece of software called EthSlurp or EthSlurp. I'm from Great Hill Corporation. We have a website called EthSlurp.com, and you're here watching this video, so apparently you've already found us. The software, it says EthSlurp allows you to slurp the Ethereum blockchain, extracting transactions from any address, including smart contracts. And then it presents it in a nice format using this technology called display strings. So it's fully documented. There's a number of different pages of documentation. There's contact information if you have any questions for us. And I just wanted to point to the donation here. If you take a drink from the blockchain, and you might want to tip your bartender. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is download software. It comes down as source code. We're still working on putting together a package for you. Right now it's source code, and that'll create a folder that has the source code in it. And there's a make file in here, and I'm going to switch now to the command line. Here's the files. You can see the install file. There's a make file in here. I'm going to do make clean and then make. And it builds the software. So now we have the software built, and we can try to run it. And it's telling us you must supply an account address. So what this does, the software, it goes up and it grabs transactions that have been cast against a particular address. So let's go find an address to look at. This is the Mist browser, and there's a contract in here that I call EEAR, pronounce it EAR. Stands for Ethereum Early Adopter Registry. And you can see some of the data that Mist provides and the functions it provides, but I don't really think that's enough data for me to understand what's going on with this software or this contract. So I'm going to copy the address, go back over here, and feed it into this EthSlurp thing and see if we can't slurp some data. So here's the data that comes down. Now I've created some different fields to look at, but it's pulling off a number of fields. You can see the fields here, and it's saying slurping this contract, and it picked up 17 records. Now I don't really think that's very easy to read. So the thing that this software does well, I think, is format the data. So here it's reformatted the data in a little bit more readable format. But still, for me, that's a little difficult to read. So I like, maybe I want to see it in text format. So I put a -F means format text. Now, you don't always have to have a contract address. You can just put @-L, which means last. So now you see it comes through as text. How about comma separated values? So now you see it's comma separated values. How about we can even do HTML? And it comes down as rows and columns in a table in HTML. You can see the table comes through. So how does that all work? So let's see what this actually looks like. I can feed this into a file, and I can open that file. Okay, so here you can see the HTML table. So that's not amazing, it's not, but it is giving you access to the data, a little bit better access than through the Mist browser, in my opinion. So let's see what happens when we do it with a comma separated value. Comma separated value, comma separated value. And this is going to open it directly into Microsoft Excel. It takes a little time here. So now, and here's the value. Now what I can do in here is I could sum this up if I wanted to. And then I can kind of see if I'm making any money. So that's in we. I have to divide by 10 raised to the 18. That many ether. If ether is $10.25, I made about $1.43, $1.44. So it's been out there for about a week. And that's been out there for about 4 weeks. Okay, so that's not bad. So I wanted to show you one sort of the power of this thing in the end, I think, is it can actually do a completely arbitrary format. So this is also an output from the same program. You can see it shows the rows in a table, the table format. You can put things in front of the table, put things after the table. And we did it by creating a custom formatting option. And this has the 4 fields that it uses. And then it says, for the file wide thing, pick it up from a template file. And then for the records and the fields, just use the HTML fields here. So you don't have to re-specify every single time. You can use existing other formatting. And if you go down, you can see this template file here. And basically you can put any HTML templated file here and use certain documented tokens that will be automatically filled in. So this is the header row that comes out here. That's the header row. And this is the records. And that's now. So you can see now is here. So there's various different ones of these tokens. So that's the software. Briefly, it's called EthSlurp, EthSlurp.com. You watch the video, you can read about the documentation, and I'd love for you to go ahead and send this thing as many ether as you think this is worth. Maybe one ether, $10, one ether. If you want to join us on GitHub, you can click here, and you're in Great Hill Corporation, EthSlurp, and we'd love to see you up here and help us out because we have a lot of questions. How to do things and how to best do things. So hopefully that's helpful. Send us an email if you're interested or join us on GitHub, and we'll see you later. Thank you.